Thank you, Katie. I'm really pleased to hear from people like you, because being an alcoholic is a long and difficult journey. In fact, it's a long and difficult journey to be an alcoholic. And if people were to put as much effort into quitting alcohol as they did to become an alcoholic, it would be a lot bigger success rate of people in sobriety. But I started as really a child. Had my first sherries and drinks and things as a child, and by the time I was 14 I was going into a pub all on my own, being served without any question at all. Between 15 and 16 I was in there playing cards until 1 o'clock in the morning with lock-ins, and to me it wasn't any fun without alcohol. I was dependent. All the fun I had when I was that age, 14 and 15, was all dependent on the availability of alcohol. And that's where the problem started, because the dependency grew into a disorder grew into full-blown alcoholism, and 20 years after I'd started drinking, so I was about 34, I'd realised I'd got a serious condition, and it's been recognised as a disease. But also, to make matters worse, I had an addictive, and I still have, an addictive personality. I get very much into things very heavily if I'm interested in them. And of course, I'm interested in alcohol. A lot of people are, but most people don't go to full-blown alcoholism, but they are very close to becoming an alcoholic. An alcohol use disorder, for example, Katie, and you might know some, is when it's beyond the dependency, fun, depending if there's alcohol. If there's no alcohol, there's not much fun. So that's a dependency. Your fun depends on the alcohol. But a disorder is when, it's habitual. It's 5 o'clock. It's time for a wine. On the way home from work, you stop with friends. You see it a lot in London, on people walking home or getting the tube, congregating outside all the pubs. So many of them at 5 o'clock, they're spilling onto the street all over London, out of every pub. And they do this every single night. And it's something they have to do. Otherwise, it doesn't feel right. So it's a disorder, which will eventually, as they get older, become full-blown. But thank you so much for your support. And it's through people and comments like yours for the last 2 years that's kept me sober. And I want to keep here and keep being accountable both to myself and to you.